wait to show y'all what we're doing tonight. Sorry, I had to clean off a little bit. You know, all that jute stuff, it makes such a mess on my table. Lordy. Okay. Yes. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Hi. Okay. All right, so. Woo, y'all, I'm so hot. I don't know why I'm so hot. I have been hot flashing all day. I don't know. And it's really cold outside. So, go figure. Okay, now. I got this from Carolina Pottery. How cute is this? Does it have all my lights on? Yeah. Okay, so this is, you know, it's a grapevine basket. It looks like an egg. Isn't it cute? So I kept the tag on it so I could tell y'all the number. Because you know, at Carolina Pottery, the only way you can get stuff is if you have the number. Alright. Somebody's car alarm is going off. Not on my side. Okay, here we go. Alright, it's SKU number 276966, and it is a 16 by 12 vine wire oval wall decor. So 276966. Okay. Isn't it stinking cute? I mean, I'm so excited. Y'all, I bought this. They always have really unusual... Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Casey. They always have unusual shapes of grapevines at Carolina Pottery. And that's one of the things that I really like about them. So you can see it's a wire frame. And they just put the grapevine around it. So it has this crisscross pattern on the inside. Alright, so I want to tell you something. Next Thursday, we're going to be making a cross. So just so you'll kind of be prepared ahead of time, we're going to be making a cross with the cooling racks from the Dollar Tree. So if you want to have those ahead of time, you just need a couple of them. They're over where the kitchen stuff is in the Dollar Tree. Okay? Alright, now, what we're going to do is, I have this vision in my head. And the vision is that we're going to put some styrofoam down here. And then we're going to decorate it so that it's like we're looking at a scene on the inside. Okay? So this is the kind of stuff we're going to decorate with. Alright. I have some of these from last year. This one is from Sims. So they'll have these out pretty soon because they'll start their spring shows in February. Alright, so it's WF299. And this is an egg spray. And what I like about it is it has these little flowers that are so cute. So we're going to use that. I really like this. This came from Carolina Pottery. It is item HE4125. And they're little tiny eggs. You see how cute that is? Alright, and then I have, this is just some greenery with some white delicate flowers at the end. This came from Sims, but I didn't have a number on it. This is some purple tipped greenery from Sims. I also have a little bit of hops from Sims. And I have some just kind of regular greenery. So some is darker, some is lighter. Did I show you this one? This one has a little delicate flower on the end. And then these are 2 picks that I had last year from Sims. They bring these out every year. And they have these little eggs on them, and they have these little flowers. Okay, so the number is, and it is a 32-inch egg teardrop with mini flower. And it's WF386. So we're going to use that. I have 2 of them. I've probably already used some stuff off of it, but it's okay. Oh, and I found this little hat. Look at this little hat. I thought it might be cute. And then I have, I'm not really sure where I got these, but they're 2 little bunnies, and they're covered in moss. So they're super cute. Oh wait, this is from Sims. I'll see what the number is. Okay. It is B274. So it has those little beads on it and the little flowers. Okay. I have a couple ribbons, so we're just going to do a small bow. And of course I have spring colors. Alright, I have ones with little bunnies. I have this multi, and I have this multi. I like this one because it has almost every color, so pretty much any ribbon works with it. It just makes it much easier. Y'all hear Sassy barking? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, so let's work on the styrofoam first. So, my plan is I'm going to kind of line. So I'm just kind of making a mark for myself. Sassy! Alright. Alright, we got one. Oh, Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I know she wants to go to bed with my dad, but she comes out when my mom is still out there and wants her to take her back. Alright. So I just scored them and popped them. They're about 1 inch wide. I just want to kind of lay them in here so that we have something to tie our stuff down to. Okay, so we're going to do, this one's kind of wider. So let's put this one in the center. Alright. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to glue it in and we're going to wire it in. Let's see, is this a good color? That might be good. Let me see. This is called bind wire, okay? You can get this from Sims. You can probably get this from Hobby Lobby. Here's an important factoid. Always pull the string from the center. Don't ever pull from the outside because the whole thing will collapse. And what I do is I try to figure out what color works better. I think actually the lighter color works better. This is wire that's kind of like wrapped in paper, okay? And it works really well. And it blends in with the grapevine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with this bottom piece. I'm going to glue it in. I'm just going to dip it in my glue. I'm going to place it down. We're going to wire it in once we get our pieces in. Let's see, that's good. So I'm just kind of dry fitting it before I glue it in. I let a little bit of glue go on the side so I can also kind of glue to that other piece. Like that. Okay. So kind of let it drip over on that side a little. There we go. Alright. And the good thing about styrofoam is you can kind of push it in. It's not going to hurt if it breaks, don't worry. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to take our bind wire. It's very thin wire. And I'm going to go ahead and strap this in. So I'm just going to go around just like this. Tie it off. Okay. And what I'll do is I will kind of fold it and tuck it inside like that. And we're going to put some moss back here, so you're not really going to see this, but I like to tie these down because you just don't want to worry about them coming loose later. And this bind wire is just going to help them. Yes. Alright. This is like especially made for working with grapevine. So when I do like my dog wreaths that have the 3 little small pieces in it, I use this bind wire because it works really well with grapevine. It's the right color. It comes in kind of a darker shade and a lighter shade. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know what? Spring shows are excellent. Spring shows and summer shows, because people like to decorate for spring and summer as much as they like to decorate for Christmas. Okay. So I'm going to do one more right here. I just want to make sure I'm insecure in there. Alright. So there's several ways you can cover the back. You can cover it with ribbon. You can cover it with leaves. Or you can cover it with moss. So let me tell you about this bind wire. Hold them on. Okay. Well, there's not really a number on it. If you look it up, just look up bind wire. B-I-N-D-W-I-R-E. And you should be able to find it. Alright, so I tend to like to put moss when I am doing one that's like this. But we're not going to put that on to the end because hopefully we're mostly going to cover this stuff and we're not going to need a whole bunch except for maybe the back. Alright, so I know for sure I want to use one of these guys. I don't know if I want to use the one, I think I want to use the one that's standing. So let's see, cut him off about here maybe. Okay, but we're not going to put him in right now, but I just want to cut him off. So we're going to start with some of our greenery. And we're going to add in some of our eggs and some of our little flowers. So I'm just going to cut some of this off. Alright, so I'm cutting it about an inch to put in, because this isn't a lot. So I'm not going to need a ton. Okay. Alright, got some of that. Let's get some of this. So for this, I like this because it's both dark and light. You have Christmas presents to wrap? Oh my gosh. I just got my wrapping paper today. so I'm going to cut some of this. And the great thing about this is that you can just cut it into mini pieces, right? Because you just need a little bit because you don't want to cover up too much of this. Okay, so I could, like one piece I cut 4 times. So when you're looking for greenery, that's what you're doing. You're looking for obvious points where you can cut it and make it into a lot more. So that's how you get a lot more value out of your picks. Alright, so we got some good green. Let's get some hops. This is really cute. This stuff is called hops. You would rather clean toilets than wrap? I think I would rather wrap than clean toilets. I hate cleaning of any kind. I used to like it, but now I just hate it. Okay. So same thing here. I'm just trimming down to get as many as I can off of it. Alright, I also want to use, what was that? Here it is. Alright, the greenery with the little white tips and with the little roses. Okay. This is a little bit bigger. So let's see. I'm just pushing them up and then I'm going to cut a little. Okay. Push it up pretty far. There we go. So these are going to be taller, so we'll put them towards the back. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to get out that one piece. Well, I'll grab it. Okay. So I also like greenery that you can push up like this. Okay. So have y'all finished all your Christmas decorating yet? Are you like me? Last minute Sally? Oh, it was not good this year. Next year we've decided that we are going to decorate like really early. Like October. Okay, well maybe not October, but certainly November. Okay, here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of start with the taller pieces. This is too much. See? Okay, so I don't feel so bad. Alright, so I'm just going to run it through the glue. And I'm going to start in the back. Pretty close to the back of the styrofoam. You've been done for a while. See? I had so many things I was going to get to. And I just didn't. We'll do some of this purple back here. So any of the ones that are kind of tall, I'm going to put in the back. So that's going to kind of set our stage. Let's see how big this guy is. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. All right. So kind of spread it out. All right. Pick tall pieces. So we're going to kind of put the greenery towards the back. We're going to put the flowers kind of in the front if we can get them to kind of gloss over a little. We'll put some greenery kind of in between these. So the smaller pieces will go in between. Okay. Alrighty. Let's put this one like right up here. Here we go. So I definitely want some color in here because this is going to be signifying spring. So we want some color. When I get to these pieces, I'm going to kind of put them at an angle so that they're not going up too much. All right. So I need the stems to be a little bit longer because I'm going to kind of more angle it in there. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Let's do some purple up here. See, this is kind of be like, a lot of times when I'm doing these, I will kind of, oddly enough, create a story in my head of what's going on. So we've caught Mr. Bunny kind of hanging out in the field. And so we're kind of creating the field behind him. Okay? So, just going to kind of build this up. And of course, I'm looking for any spots where it looks like I need to add a little bit. Okay. Like that. You see how cute that looks already? Alright, then we're going to kind of put a little bit of this greenery in the front. Okay, this is the hops. Okay. So what we're doing right now is where we are starting to fill in. So we don't really want to see a bunch of this styrofoam at the bottom. So we want to fill it in. And I like different colors of green because that helps, you know, make it more realistic, right? Because when you're doing these, you want it to have lots of different color combinations because that's going to make it more natural. I want to put a couple of those purpley ones a little bit taller. So let's cut some longer pieces of that. I love the white, but I want some other color variation in there too. What are y'all talking about? Hey, Connie. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of this purple in here so I can have a little purple on the back. Okay. So one thing that I've learned kind of over the years and after going to all of the floral shows that I've gone to is you want things to kind of look pretty from the back as well as the front. So you want to kind of make sure that you're kind of building it so that even from the back it's going to look good. All right. There we go. Better. Now we have some purple in the back too. Okay, so now let's start working on the flowers. And we're going to put some eggs in here as well. Alright, so we got our little eggs. And we've got these flowers. I love these. So we've got these. So, let's see. Okay. Cut some of this off. Some of this would be cute. I like these eggs. Okay. This stuff goes a long way. So what I kind of want is it to kind of come like towards the front, and some will kind of hang over and some will kind of go up, but we're going to kind of work on the ones that are going to hang over a little bit. So we're just going to put them right down in front. Okay, not a whole lot, doesn't have to hang out a lot, but like this. Okay. We also have some of this cute little leaf. I kind of want it to look like we just kind of looking into a scene in a meadow or something. There we go. So have y'all started on any other seasons yet? All right, glue. Okay, seriously, the glue keeps sticking to my fingernails. Okay, so this, I want little delicate. I got the basket from Carolina Pottery, and we did put the code in here because the way Carolina Pottery works is you can get things if you have the code. You can call them, and they will send it to you. So we're going to put some little delicate, oh good, we're going to put some little delicate eggs in here. Okay. A new template. Are you? What you going to be working on next? Okay. So I'll start putting some of these around. We want some kind of coming up, some kind of coming down, because we're going to kind of pull it all the way down and out. Okay. So now we've gotten our background, we want to start pulling in some colors. So that's what we're doing now. That glue. Okay. Okay. Yeah, winter wreath. I've got one. Well, I've got the kit too, so I'll be doing a couple of them. I want to do, I think Rachel's sending me one of the hot cocoa ones, so I'm going to make one of those. I like that's fun. You can do New Year's also. Although I think I've decided I'm not going to do a New Year's one this year. Although we may do a Cricut project with New Year's stuff. Okay. I'm just pulling some glue off. Alrighty. I want this guy to kind of go maybe about right there. So let's put him in before it gets tough to put him in. Okay. There we go. Oh, he's so cute. So I don't want it to be like too obvious that he's in there. I want it to be something that you kind of have to look at. So what do you think? Should our first Cricut project be some, maybe New Year's something? Like some glasses or champagne glasses or wine glasses or something like that. That might be fun. Oh my gosh, this is cute. I've been dying to do this basket for a while. Let's see. Let's put some of these little white flowers in here. Okay. And I like the little leaf that's on this too. You need wording on Cricut. You mean like the fonts? These look like tiny roses. I love this. This is so cute. Oh, that's so cute. We're going to put those in between the little spring flowers. Look at that. My mom's already claiming it. Okay. So don't feel nervous about doing projects like this because, I mean, all you're really doing is setting the stage. Just kind of visualize it in your mind, and that will help you tremendously. So kind of create a story of what you want it to look like, and it will help you kind of design it in your mind. And so that's the first place you're going to do it, right? I don't want too many of these. So let's pull some of these up. Remember, you want some to go up and some to go down. So it's almost like this meadow is spilling out into the world. I'm sorry, I'm corny. I'm being so corny today. Okay. I'm excited. It's almost Christmas. I got some wrapping paper today. I'm finally going to get to wrapping some stuff. Maybe I will actually get done in time for Christmas. Okay. Alright, so now all we're going to do is kind of fill in. I want to put a few more eggs in it. Let's see. Here's a good piece. Ooh, I like this. Let's kind of put this one up. And then kind of spread it out. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So now I'm just going to try and cover up as much of that styrofoam as I can. I want to put one like flower thing in the back of him. Just a little contrast so that I can make sure he is popping out. There we go. There we go. See how that kind of contrasts with him to make it look a little better. Okay. Now I'm just going to kind of fill in. Just kind of sticking little things in the sides. That's why this hops and this little greenery comes in place, because it's small. It just really helps to kind of cover and fill in. without detracting from all the cuteness. Like that. Alright. Let's see. I don't want to cover his little face. Okay. Let's put a little bit more eggs in there like that. Okay. I like these because they're very delicate looking. So it's not like, you know, plastic or odd looking or out of place. It's just kind of delicate. Kind of blends with all this. Oh, that's cute. Okay. I think I need to turn my glue down. It's really driving me nuts. Okay, that piece isn't working for me. Let's put it back over here. There we go. Because I don't want to cover him. Woo! You getting a lot of snow? Okay, let's put some back here. Like that. Look how cute that is. Oh, I love it. Okay, so there's just a couple little spots in here where you can kind of see the styrofoam. So we will kind of cover that up a little bit with some of our hops. Hops is one of the great fillers that you can get at Sim's. It just kind of spreads out really well, and it looks like kind of any plant. Whatever plant you want to do. It's just kind of a, I don't know, it's an easy camouflage. It makes nice camouflage. Nice cover. There. Okay, let's see. Can I see any? Nope, I see one little piece in the middle. And that's it. Let's see. Maybe. Let's take some more of this. And see, I'm not even using whole picks. I'm just using a little bit. Let's see. Alright, we'll put these two together. Right in here. See, and you didn't even really need that much styrofoam. See how cute that is? So we don't need any styrofoam. We don't need anything in the middle at all. Okay, so all we need to do is cover up this back section. And so what I like to do is just take, I always have some little stick or something in my glue pot, and I'll just kind of paint the glue on like this, and then we'll throw some moss in it. Okay. This is going to cover that bind wire. It's going to cover the styrofoam. Alright. Almost done. And then we'll kind of moss it up a little, and then we'll make our bow. Lord, look at that glue string. So do y'all know how to get rid of glue strings? If you have a lot of glue strings on a piece, especially if you're doing something like this, all you have to do is get your hair dryer out, put it on low heat, and you'll be set. It'll just melt them away. So I'm gonna just pack it in. All right. So what we're doing is we're making sure that the back looks just as pretty as the front. Because for one thing, you don't want them to see your mechanics. Okay. I like this thicker moss a little better, just because I think it looks almost more like grass when I'm doing something like this. There we go. So the back's covered. Alright, there's the front. So let's make a bow, and then we'll decide if we want to put the bow on the bottom or the top. I'm not sure yet. Okay. See, we also had a bunny that sits. So see, we could even put kind of a bunny in the back. Just so you see, like that. Almost like they're kind of sitting in different spots. So there's a lot of things you could do with a piece like this. Okay. Let's make a bow. So what do y'all think? Do we like it? I love it. It's just like I had it pictured in my head. I love it when it works out that way. We didn't really even use that many supplies, because it's a small space that we're covering. Alright, let's... The only thing I don't like about moss is it's messy. I'm just going to clean this up so I don't get it all over the ribbon. Me too, I love it. Alright, so this is a definite need in everyone's craft room. You need these things, because this crud can get all over your ribbon. So, there we go. Okay. Is that Mama's? Is that yours, Mama? Okay, so this is a small basket, so I don't want to overwhelm it with a ton of ribbon. So I mostly have the 1.5 inch ribbon. So I'm thinking we might do the bow at the top, but we'll see when we get it ready. But we're not going to make a huge bow, because we don't want it to overshadow what's going on in it. They have all kinds of cool grapevine stuff, so I'll have to see what else we can find over there. I know for sure this summer we're going to be doing one of the bike wheels. I was going to do it for Christmas, but I didn't make it in time. Oh, awesome! Okay, so we have our 2.5 inch. It's the spring colors that's kind of all different colors. We're going to do a kind of a small. So maybe, let's see, 8 inch tail. We could probably even get away with smaller, but we'll just leave it there. So let's do like a 5 inch loop. Alright. So just 5 inch small. This doesn't have a pattern, so we'll just do it right on the Easy Bow Maker. Okay, so we're twisted in the middle. We're looking to see where our 5 inch is. There we go. So I just kind of put it on top of the last one. That way I can make sure they match. So let's do 3 with this one. There we go. I want all my tails to come out front. So I'll just pull it out front and dovetail it. So if you're going to put your tails out front, try to do it before you take it off the bow maker or before you put a tie on it. Just makes it a lot easier. Okay, so we're going to do this. This one has little bunnies on it. This has little spring flowers, and this has little eggs. So we don't have very much of the one with the eggs. So let's do, let's see. I'm trying to decide if I like that. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, so we'll do this one. This has a pattern, so I'm going to do it by hand. So we'll do just a little tail. Okay, and then we'll kind of do about like that, about a 5-inch. Okay, right, there we go. So we're just tucking it. So we did under, over, make sure they match. We're going to do 2 just like this. So under, just putting it in your hand. And see, when you do it that way, everything stays where it should. Okay, then I can pull this down, trim it off, and then we'll put it down in the bow maker. Alrighty. Let's finish up with the little purple egg. Okay. Since we don't have a ton of this one. Alright. So just want to go in between the little bunnies. Right there. There we go. Alright. I think I brought my new ones in here, didn't I? Yeah. Is that all I have is the giant ones? I guess it is. Alright, so I'm just going to slip my zip tie under here. Start to pull it. Pull it out so you can always see where the indentation is. It's so much easier than twisting it. It really is. If you can get that bow down, you will really like it. It's just so easy. You can still use the bow makers to hold your ribbon, but you'll get a consistent bow. It just really helps a lot. To me, it does. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put, where did I put it? Bella, where are you sitting on the floor, silly? Oh, there it is. Okay, we're going to put some of the deco rope on it. I have some in pink. This stuff is the bomb. When I took Peggy with me to Sims, she got herself some, so interested to see how she likes it. I love this stuff. Okay. It just looks a lot nicer than using a pipe cleaner, and it just works really well. Okay. So you can, if you tighten up really nice and you kind of spread out your loops, you won't have to put anything in the center. You're not really going to see that zip tie, okay? So there's our cute little bow. You could also, actually, let's do this. Let's put a tiny little egg there. I'll call hubby back in a minute. Alright. So I'm just going to put a little egg right in the center of the bow. Oh, that's so cute! Yeah. They did, and I'm going to tell you what, when you're making bows and people are walking by, they're going to stop. And then they're going to say, oh my gosh, you make bows? So I was thinking it would be really cute if we put it at the top. But let's see how it looks. Alright, so if we put it at the top, what I don't want is to lose the shape of the egg. So what do we think? That's at the top. Or we could tie it on the side. So what do you think? Side. So we could tie it on the side like this, or we could tie it at the top. Hi, Nana. Top. I kind of like the top too. I think on the side it kind of interferes with what we got going on. So there's a great little break up here, and I can kind of pull it right up on top and tie it on. Alright. And I'll just kind of make sure my bow is good. And I want to make my little things curl up. So, there. Alright, there we go. Let me put it close so you can see. There. Okay, so this is the back. That's how the back looks. So from the back you can still see a lot of the little greenery. And that's it from the front. So you can see our little bunny right here. Unfortunately, when I push it close, it's like the light gets wait, who said that? Okay, I have to see who said that. Cheryl. Yeah. Awesome. So do we like it? I love it. I love it. It's so cute. So it'd be easy for someone to hang. You could either put a little hanging part right back here, or they could hang it just like another wreath. But it's a really cute. You could advertise this as a wall hanging. So it wouldn't even have to be something that would be a door. It could be a door hanger. It could be a wall hanging. So it's just easy. It's fast. Yeah, we did it in a little bit less than an hour, so. Yeah, I know, right? I know. I love this. Okay, so what did we think about doing a Cricut project next Thursday? Y'all want to do a Cricut project next Thursday? We could either do sign, or we could do something like glasses. We could do mason jars. I have something really cute to do with mason jars. So you just tell me what you think you would like to do. So, okay. Awesome. All right, y'all. Yes, okay. Awesome. All right, so we will still be doing Thursday. I am planning to do Sunday, so nothing's going to be different about that this week. Let's see, what's next Sunday? Let me see. Let me see what the date is, because I don't know when. Yeah, we'll still stick with Sunday because I don't see any problem. Mason jar sign. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, I will see you guys on Sunday and again on Thursday. Okay? Y'all have a great night. I'm glad you liked the project. I'm going to go down and show it to Ma. It's isn't it the 29th? Yeah, it's the 29th. So it's before New Year's. So, all right. All right, y'all have a great night, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Okay? Bye, y'all.